What's up guys, Brown Man from AchievementHunter.com, and this week we are playing the new Transformers game based off the new Transformers movie. We are playing Transformers Dark of the Moon, and yes, this is the second week in a row I get a movie tie-in game, but hey, Green Lantern wasn't that bad, and truthfully, this game wasn't that bad at all. Not quite War for Cybertron level, but not bad either. And originally I had planned to do some multiple videos for this game, but it turns out all the achievements in this game are relatively easy. In fact, very easy. You can play on the easiest difficulty, except for the collectibles, which I'm going to show you how to get in this video and one more video after this. So let's get started. Alright, in Chapter 1, there's 3 symbols, and the collectibles in this game are Autobot and Decepticon logos, so kind of easy to spot, but at the same time, they're kind of well hidden, if that makes any sense. Anyway, the first one in the game is when you come out of this warehouse. As soon as you get out, look to the left, inside the little warehouse, it's your first collectible. Later on, you're going to be driving down this big canyon area, and you're going to come to a gated area, and you just have to look up and to the left, and it's right there out in the open. So make the turn here, look up to the left, and there it is. Shoot it, boom. Now ignore the achievement progress thing on the side, because it's going to be numbered incorrectly, because when I played through the game originally, I accidentally shot like 2 or 3 of them, so completely ignore that and just follow what I'm showing you here, and you'll be able to get all the achievements no problem. This is toward the interactive, where you gotta put the virus in the dish or something as Bumblebee. Right behind the thing you have to interact with is a Decepticon logo. Just shoot it, and that is all the collectibles for level 1. So we're moving on quite nicely here. Alright, Chapter 2, as soon as the game tells you about the grenade blossoming ability, if you look in between the 2 buildings right there next to the red tractor trailers, there's your first one of the level. There's 5 on this level, by the way. A little bit later on, you're going to come to this area, and when you can see that down building and the big hole on the right, you're going to have to deal with these little enemies here. Just punch the crap out of them as I flail aimlessly. Move. I think I got them all. No, I actually think there's one more behind me. Yep, there he is. He's being a nuisance. Boom. Done. Anyway, logo's right there, right next to the shattered building. Just shoot that, bink, and we are on our way. Alright, collectible 3, when I crossfade, collectible 3 is when you open this door. It's actually right by this forklift, but I didn't find it right away, so I'm going to speed up my 3 or 4 minutes of failure while I, look all over this room for this collectible. I'm like, I don't see it. It's supposed to be in one of these corners, because I remember seeing it earlier in the game. And then I'm like, oh yeah, wait a minute, you can move this forklift, and there's like a little alley over here, and there it is. It's a pretty dick spot to hide something, but as soon as I nudge my fat ass over, I can hit it. Just, there you go. That one's a little annoying, but there you go. I just saved you 5 minutes of aggravation. Alright, number 4 in this level, you're going to have to turn into a car, and you're going to have to drive through this pipe. That's the second pipe you see in front of you. This is the first pipe. So once you drive through the first pipe, I don't know if you saw right there, but it's pretty much by the building in the background. As soon as you take care of these enemies here, which I will do as quick as possible, and there it is, all the way back there in that that pipe. Also, if you go through this pipe and you fall, you cannot go back. It's kind of like the point of no return, so be sure you get that before you drive through that pipe. And the last one in this level is, once again, you have to open one of these doors. And you're just gonna go. I just go into car mode to speed things up a little bit. And it's all the way in the back of the scrapyard area. Gonna move over here as I slowly look for it. Hurry up, Brown Man, and it's behind you. So right when you see those red tractor trailers again, just turn around, and it's amongst 2 forklifts, and that is Chapter 2. All right, the last chapter we're gonna do for this video is Chapter 3. There are 5 symbols here. And the first one is, once you do the cutscene with Starscrape as Mirage, you lose all your you lose all your weapons, and you can't transform. And eventually you're gonna get into this cave. Once you drop down, you're gonna see this logo hanging up. Just jump on the rock, jump, and melee, and that is the first one for this level. Literally a few seconds after you get out of the cave, you're gonna see this big electrical thing, statue, whatever. Kill the 2 Decepticons just talking next to it, and your second collectible is right behind it. At this point, you still have no weapons, so be very careful. Collectible 3. This one's a little confusing. Once you see this door, you have to kill 2 Decepticon commanders to get like the access code or whatever. Facing that door, you want to go left, and you want to go up the hill. You don't want to go that way, because I'm an idiot. So double back. You want to go through this little hole in the wall here, and then you want to go to the left, because like a fork in the road, the right is a dead end, and the left you see this little circular area, and that is where the third collectible is. Melee, booyah. Moving on to the fourth collectible in this level, which is a quick one. It's right after you have to defend an area for a few minutes until Reynolds gets there. You walk through the door with Bumblebee. Once you enter, turn around and look to the left, or the right, excuse me, and the fourth collectible is just chilling out right there. Alright, final collectible of this video. When you go through the second door with Bumblebee, you're going to have to deal with a second pair of snipers. Once you walk through, just look up here. I have trouble finding it, but it's actually right there. So once you walk through, just look up and to the right, and that is the final collectible of this video. Alright guys, stay tuned for part 2 of all the collectibles for Transformers, the movie, the game! Dark of the Moon.